And with the evidence, you will soon see that this woman belongs behind
When's
bars.
Cat Mark?
I'm here to quash this nonsense and make it clear that there is no genuine evidence to suggest that Desdemona is guilty.
Cut. Guys, that was fantastic. The best I've ever seen you do. In the can. Next.
I found this group online. I needed something for my final film at uni and thought it looked like a good crack. It's a charity that makes films with people who are homeless, or have been homeless, or weren't homeless but were addicted to something, or aren't homeless now but are stuck, or whatever. Anyway, they make films, so I thought I'd come and make a film about them. But within 1 hour, I almost sacked it off, until I realised I might end up sitting on the best footage ever captured. This is where it began. See that person? That's me. I've got my mate Ken on one camera, but he's shy, just in it for the grade. Oh, keep watching, because any minute now, it all kicks off.
Sit down. Come and take your seats. Let's get it started. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna come hand out what we're gonna be working on.
Thank you.
All right, guys, this year we're gonna be working on a Chekhov piece. We're gonna really get under the skin of classical text. I know you guys can do it.
Can we not make it more modern?
Can't we make it a comedy?
A musical? Can't we make it a musical?
No, you can't make it a music. Guys. I can't hear what you're saying.
Guys, please.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
This is where I knew it was going to get interesting.
Thanks, Daddy. Look, guys, as you know, there's lots of groups out there doing musicals. It's just not our thing. But imagine if you do a piece of classical text, how proud you're going to feel, how good it's going to be for your education, how brilliant it's Whoa!
Look, no offence, love. I mean, what you guys do is great, and you bruise the top. But I think we've done enough of these now to crack on ourselves. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think what he's trying to say is you're fired.
Hang on. What are we going to do now?
We need a leader, a director. We need a vote.
Hey, guys! I think it should be him. What's his name?
A vote.
You're in!
Excuse me.
I asked if me and Ken were sacked too.
Is it okay if me and Ken stay?
Another vote.
They had some kind of group huddle and voted. We got to stay, but for behind the scenes only.
You can stay, but behind the scenes only.
This year, they want to shoot their own film. Direct, write, design, the lot. So we came along for the ride.
Come on. You're late. Come on, get into your lane. Come on, you move yourself, yes. Ed, you, yes, you. Come along, yes. Come on, John, let's get this rehearsal started.
Today, they assigned roles.
Actor.
Camera, lights, art, stylist.
I want to be a stylist on this one. No acting. I'm still traumatised as my last role as a hypnotised mute.
First AD, runner, choreographer, sound.
I'm practically a professional at sound. I'll record the music and my friend can hold the broom pole.
Editor. Oh, and producer.
What does a producer do?
No one really knows what they do.
Now they are the real boss.
Just hold this and keep us safe.
Remember that. Famous last words.
Ideas.
A gangster movie.
Action adventure.
Disney!
Film noir.
A film that's just a single monologue?
Where's your whiteboard, John? This is embarrassing.
I don't have one, but I'm committing the ideas to memory.
Don't forget, this has to be a musical.
Yeah, I've already thought of a few routines. Come on, guys, have a go. Hey, trust me, I'll have them all in time, in no time.
Right, just give me a couple of weeks to write, and I'll do what I can to please everyone.
John. John, this is your first year in acting on impulse, yet they voted you writer-director.
Well, I can't quite believe it.
Well, it's joint, really.
You're assistant director, right?
Practically joint writer-director.
So, John, you've had 2 weeks to write. What have you come up with?
Well, it's been quite a challenge to keep everyone happy.
It's hilarious and moving.
I just hope it's okay.
John, can you give me a synopsis?
Well, it's about...
Just imagine the tension of a courtroom, and then the chords strike, and the harmony floats in. Goosebumps.
Well, we don't know it's going to be a musical yet.
It's a musical.
Sounds ambitious. In a few lines, can you tell me what the story is, John?
Well, it's about...
It's a tragedy. An old man stalked, his hair plucked from his head, and his cat stolen. A judge there to bring justice. And a twist, when an unlikely suspect confesses.
Well, I am honoured to capture the process. John, sorry, I didn't mean to creep up on you. I was just wondering, being a media student, I could edit the film for you, if you'd like.
That's a producer's decision, and I say no. We're doing this completely ourselves, and besides, I can edit.
Thanks for stepping out of rehearsals, guys. I just wanted to talk to you both, as you've got quite technical roles.
Indeed, yes. I'm the producer as well as the editor, and I've also got a spot on the jury as well, so pretty important stuff, really.
And Mark, you're on camera, right?
Correct, Commando.
And you both know what you're doing?
There's always YouTubing, they.
I won't be needing anything like that. I've got a natural flair.
The internet's always there if you need it.
I won't.
And you guys know I'm a media student, right? You can ask me anything?
Absolutely not.
Thanks, guys.
Excuse me, I think there's been a typo here. You've got me and Stephen down for prosecution and defence, but we're both called Kevin.
I ran out of ideas.
It's on purpose. This is meant to be a comedy, isn't it?
What's so funny about two Kevins?
The Kevin thing did cause havoc on set, by the way.
Action.
I, Kevin, tell you, this lady's innocent.
Guilty.
I mean Kevin 1. Action.
I, Kevin. I thought I was Kevin 1.
Cut.
There's only 8 jurors. There's meant to be 12. And why have we got no names? Jury 1, Jury 2, Jury 3. That's degrading.
Hang on, leave John alone. Nobody else has written anything, have they? I love my part.
Thanks, Deborah.
What is it again?
Can you tell us about your role, Deborah?
I'm playing an old woman. I remember that much.
Do you have problems remembering things?
I have a memory disorder. Can't remember what it's called, but just think of me and the shark in Finding Nemo. I was at the turtle.
I think it's Dory the fish.
No, I'm playing an old woman.
Look, I don't mean to pick on you, John. You're doing a good job on that. But I got a few issues with my character. And I really think that one of the people running the court should be a woman. And I don't know if you're sticking to diversity regulations. And I think it's pretty ageist to have John's character taking a nap in the middle of the day.
Come on, Stephen, it's fine. We need to start rehearsing now.
I haven't finished yet. I won't take part if there's swearing in it.
Oh. Come on, this is our chance to swear without the charity people here.
Yeah. Then I'll walk.
Hang on a minute, mate. Didn't you used to be an it man? What's with all the morals now?
Can you tell me about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Stephen. I want to be a professional actor, but it has to be done right. Do you know what I'm saying? Legit. Can I help you there, mate?
No, carry on. Actually, can I ask, is it true you used to be a hitman?
Yeah, but only because I needed the money. I had no choice. But even then I did it right. I just killed meat eaters. People between the age of 30 to 50. An exact 50-50 split, females, males, totally equal.
And you're playing the role of a prosecutor?
That's right. Meaty role. But I ain't singing.
By the way, I borrowed this off a law student at uni. Thought it might be good for research.
Waste of trees, that.
It's been 4 months. Today is the final rehearsal. I'm still not sure myself whether it's meant to be a musical or not.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Right. Today is the final rehearsal.
Is this a motivational speech?
Can I play baddie?
Come on, let's run it from Kevin 2, talking about circumcision.
And anything to suggest otherwise is purely circumstantial.
This is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
We will find the truth. Your Honour, I call my first witness to the stand. Tallulah Twist.
What we're doing?
Deborah. Deborah.
We're going to need cue cards for her.
I swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Tallulah, Tallulah, Tallulah.
You were singing. I was singing. Tallulah, Tallulah.
Tallulah. Tallulah, Tallulah. See, I am singing.
Tallulah, Tallulah, Tallulah.
Settle down now.
I saw her enter his house and leave with the cat.
Deceit and lies.
Speaking now is just not wise. Hundred! Maybe it will help them to have the backing track.
Andre's film score wasn't quite an operatic brief.
Well, I've been working on this track for years now, innit? When else would I be able to get it in a proper film?
Now, I don't want you to worry. Whatever happens in that studio next week, I'll fix in post-production. I'll add a new track, I'll dub, I'll solve the whoopsies. It's going to be fine.
My mood board is ready for human eyes.
Now's not the time.
It's essential I get my sign off or else my energy will disperse.
Very well. There you go. Now leave us for 5.
Very well.
Sorry to interrupt the leaders' meeting, boss, but the cast need to know where we're filming next week and we don't have any call sheets.
I'll announce it later.
Ricky, when is the big location reveal?
Well, as a matter of fact, Oh,
Listen, if you're stuck, I can get you the uni studio. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you.
I'm ready for my interview.
Jada, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Are you staying there?
Well, I have been, but...
I need my own space. You're spoiling my aura.
So, tell us about yourself, Jada.
Firstly, it's J. Da. And secondly, I prefer to be known by my spiritual name, Sunset. I am the stylist for this musical court case, and I'd like to show you my concepts. My work comes to me like a vision. I meditate, I breathe, and then I know. The creativity needed for this script is far from straightforward, and the energy in the group is so mixed up. It needs to be special.
Is that not a little more suited to theatre?
I refuse to be boxed in by society.
Where did you get the costumes from?
I've already had donations from my YouTube followers.
And how will you get them all ready in time on set?
That is not my concern. Time will stand still. I will get what I need from each complexion, and then I will paint.
Okay, guys, so this is it. It'll be all right on the night, won't it?
Will it?
Ricky will tell you when and where to meet. We'll rehearse on set before the camera starts rolling. Okay, Mark?
Will catering be vegan?
I hope you're as entertained as I am.
It'll be okay.
Come on now, you guys. Come on, let's see some action round here. Come on, come on. Come on now, put a bit of pressure on it and get it right. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, bring it on, bring it. Let me see how these... Come along, come along. I'm Ernie, and I am the art director on this musical court case. Now, my hero is Vincent van Gogh, and I've tried to emulate him in doing the backdrop and the scenery, and I hope I've done him justice by just improving it a little bit swirly and more abstract.
Are you going to paint the backdrop yourself?
Indeed I am.
And what about the set build and the props?
All the material I've managed to acquire from my local scrapyard.
Oh, you get a good deal?
Indeed I did. I went in the dead of night, and you might say, wink, wink, nod, nod, I borrowed it. Anyway, must get back to my team and keep on top of them. I've got them from the local Lego club. Good afternoon. I'm exhausted. Oh.
Ready, guys? Yeah. Let's get the show on the road.
What have they done with this? It's supposed to be a routine. This is not going to work, is it?
Oh, look at this.
What have you done? Right, guys, welcome.
Yeah, they're fine, yes, hello. Oh, hello, yes, I see them, yes.
Hey, guys, welcome. Start warming up for us, please.
I'm not convinced this is a sustainable set. Where's the recycling?
What happened, Richard?
I had a panic attack.
Why?
I have a fear of courtrooms.
But you knew we were doing a musical about a court case.
I hadn't thought it through. It just brings back bad experience of courtrooms and mean judges.
But this time, you're the judge.
You're right. I am the judge.
You can do this. It's your time to judge.
Lego Club! The Lego Club, the chair, the green chair. Bring it on. Oh. Let's make a seat for him in the boots. Just sit on them. Sit on the boots, Your Honour.
Action, Deborah.
Yeah, no, just, yeah.
Wrong way, Deborah.
Wrong way. She's coming wrong way.
Do you know what she offered, Eddie? She's
Oh.
Action, Deborah.
I forgot my lines.
Oh.
That's a break.
What are you doing, Chris?
Oh, these things are bad for morale, and I should have been the director.
Chris, can you rustle up around the bruise, pronto?
Are these all for you, John?
Yes, they are.
He's getting into character. They're from his Amdram Society.
How will you get into character, Vicky?
John and I will wrestle just before so we can get the tension up between us.
You've always wanted to do a musical, haven't you, John?
All of my life.
Right. You've wrecked the energy of the room. This will only come back of you if I'm unbalanced.
We're on set in 30 minutes. We've got the whole cast to get through makeup and costume.
Relax. Take a chill pill.
Oh.
Richard is ready, so it's not the whole cast. Exaggeration leads to exasperation.
I've just been told we have to be out of here by 9. So we have 2 hours to shoot the whole thing. We roll in 20.
You are my sunset, no time for upset. You'll make me twinkle on filming day.
No time for up and out, John. Jada or Sunset. Not out of it. You need to get us ready.
This.
I'm not allowed swearing on uni films either.
This is what we've got. Yes. What about if we go down to this one, down to the bottom? Don't worry about that one on the other side. That's been done. So, yes, that's been done. What about this one here? Worry about that. No. Yeah, that's it.
Are you ready for this?
Get to the chair, get to the chair. We need to. Positions!
Oi! Sound! She needs an earpiece, fast!
Room.
Testing. Can you hear me, Joe?
Fine, that, yeah, I can hear.
How am I for sound?
Yeah, it's good for
Sorry,
sound,
yeah,
that,
you're
yeah,
coming
good,
across.
good,
Okay, good.
yeah,
Okay.
Hey, can't do that, health and safety.
I'm the gaffer. It's all I can get hold of. Great, isn't it?
Don't worry, mate. The studio lights are decent here. No need for the torch.
Getting real now, isn't it? Yeah. Not lighting.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Rolling mark. And action.
All rise! Sorry. Accident.
Don't worry, I'll cut that bit out. Carry on.
We are here today to decide if Desdemona Wood is guilty of stalking Hugh Dunnett. Let the case begin.
I am not guilty. I'm not the sort.
It's not your time to talk. Silence in court.
First rule of filming, remove lens cap.
Desdemona Wood constantly hounded Hugh Dunnett for months, walking by his house and peering through his window. A stream of obsessive letters. On the 1st of April, she entered his property. We have the footprint to prove it. She took a hair from his head. She also stole his cat Bob. And with evidence, you will see that this woman belongs behind bars.
Lens cap, Mark.
I'm here to quash this nonsense and make it clear that there is no genuine evidence to suggest that Desdemona is guilty. In fact, she's merely a good citizen that was looking after a lonely old man. Anything to suggest otherwise is purely circumstantial.
Cut! That was fantastic, guys. The best I've ever seen you do. In the can. Next. Action.
We will find the truth.
I call my first witness, Your Honour, Tallulah Twist.
Deborah, now! Oh, out of the way, Deborah!
I mean, they're really trying, right?
I swear to tell the truth, but nothing but the truth.
Tallulah, Tallulah, Tallulah. Not guilty.
Cut!
My mistake, my bad, sorry.
You've just given away the final verdict.
Keep going, I'll cut that out and superimpose another hammer in edit.
Action.
Second rule, hit start and stop at the right time.
Tallulah, can you tell the court how long you've known the victim?
Mate, you're hitting stop and record at the wrong point. You're not recording now.
Don't tell John. I think Ricky can fix it in the editing. Where's the record button?
Yes.
You're recording now.
She's always walking past. She never comes to check in on me. And I've lived there longer than you. And on the 1st of April, I remember it because it's there I had my first purple rinse. I saw her enter his house and leave with the cat.
Deceit and lies.
Freaking now is just not wise.
I have no more questions, Your Honour.
I call my witness alibi to the stand.
I'm Desdemona's friend, and I'm here to give her a glowing character reference and to say that I was with her all day on April 1st.
No, you idiot. They know it was my shoe. I admit I stepped in it that day.
Let him speak.
Cut, jury. You cannot sing that until the end. Ricky, you sure this is going to work?
100%.
Ricky.
Take it from Richard's line.
Let him speak.
Oh, I'm nervous. Sorry. Maybe I was mistaken and it was the day before. I've
got one more witness to call. Desdemona Wood.
Oi, this is my turn. Sit back down.
In your own words, could you tell us the truth?
I have walked past Hugh's house. It's on the way to Aunt Fanny's. I do look in to check he's okay. I did step in the garden on the 1st of April because the door was open. But I did not go in, I did not take his hair, or his cat, or even write a letter.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Mark, he's tilted. Up. I have one more witness, Your Honour. You done it.
We don't know.
It's actually quite emotional.
I have lived here all my life, through good times and strife. Then letters did appear, obsessive and etched with fear. One day I rose from my bed, and instantly I realized I was missing one hair from my head. This woman who was passing by did give me her evil eye. And now my cat Bobby has gone. I no longer can carry on.
Thank you, you. That can't have been easy. I have 3 pieces of key evidence to conclude. 1. Yes. A sample of the obsessive letter.
Poor John.
Ricky Scott needs a toilet.
Sonia is not a real court foreman.
Usher?
Whatever. You'll have to hold it, Ricky. Don't interrupt in the middle of a take again. Continue.
2. A photo of you's head. And 3. A photo of the footprint in you's garden. No further questions.
Cracking performance. Mark, make sure you get a close-up of the witnesses. Others, take a break.
You all right? What happened?
Hit me leg!
Can you feel it?
And action.
I think she's guilty. I'm not sure.
Not I.
You're supposed to be singing that part. There's only so much I can fix in the edit.
I am singing.
I have a confession. I have known the defendant, Vicky, known her for years. I can't be on this jury.
But it's not a real courtroom, Ricky.
Besides, I am starving.
It's not realistic. Now there's only 7 on the jury. I think she's guilty. You said that bit before, jury 4.
Come on, guys, wrap this up.
But I haven't had any lines.
That'll do. Let's get this final scene in the can.
Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty!
No! It was me. I'm in love with you.
I didn't see that one coming.
Oh, you. I cut his hair all along, and this is no song. Things went too far, and the cat ran out before I saw the cat.
It's okay, my dear. Now I know the truth. I can tell you that I've always loved you too. Drop all charges.
Jury, now!
Not guilty!
Now they've kissed, it's case dismissed.
So, my final film project wasn't quite what I'd expected. I started off feeling pretty smug. All the skills I had from uni felt like I had the upper hand, as they refused any advice. But as it turns out, I don't know much at all. This lot should be proud of their film, no matter how many scenes they missed, or were out of focus or frame, because they've achieved something much bigger. John was so nervous at the start, but he got their respect. Jada remained true to herself. Deborah remembered her lines. In the end, the other John got to sing. Richard got over his fear of courtrooms. In fact, the whole team pulled together amidst adversity. And Steve really did get them all to floss. Kind of. But one thing's for sure, Ricky couldn't edit.